why do you street perform here in San Francisco then?
Why I street perform, period, to give people a piece of my love and show them that it's the system. We can do more than just nothing.
Street performing is I work as a comic, and you can't get what you can get out here indoors ever. It doesn't happen. It's complete chaos, and anything can happen, and the only thing that ever limits you is your own fear. Street performing is an incredible thing.
Well, oddly enough, I can make some money and sell some CDs. Just like this guy right here.
Jesse's idea about a year and a half ago. We were playing shows in the city. I moved down here for music, and came to the streets, and we realized we were making more money on the streets, like the other street performers. And so we did it a lot, probably 5-6 days a week last summer. It was good, and we're doing it a little bit less now, trying to get back into clubs more.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It gets addictive.
Yeah, exactly.
I just love to play, and I love to play. It's the most direct way to play right here on the streets of San Francisco.
Have you had any problems here in San Francisco?
No problems, not yet. I don't think I haven't had any problem. As long as I'm behind my love and what I channel myself through, there's no problems, because there's so much love energy going through that people pick up on it.
I think this city's beautiful, man. I came here from New Orleans because the art scene in this city has been steadily famous and producing quality for over 70 years. It's kind of sad that the streets aren't really producing that here anymore.
Well, why do you think that is?
There's a lot of different things. Number one, San Francisco is really ghetto, especially down here, and so there's a lot of intimidation. On top of it, the cops sometimes do an amazing job, and sometimes they come down here, they're just confused, they're not sure what to do.
Ago, I played with Jesse, just two of us, you know, bass or guitar, drums, and there was a noise complaint, right? So we stopped when there's a noise complaint, but the guy said, if I see you out here again, I'm gonna take your stuff. And I said, well, I probably will be back at some point, but you know, I'll try and respect the decibel level better. So I came back a week later, on my own, much softer, and he saw me after the first song, and he was gonna take my stuff. And he was in a bad mood that day. He had like 5 cops ready to like pounce on me. He didn't like it. Hey, see that? And he didn't like it. And he ended up arresting me and like throwing me in this paddy wagon, handcuffed real tight. There was some physical abuse, you know, going into the paddy wagon and taking me there, throwing me in a room for like 3 hours, and letting me watch my stuff being tumbled across the room with this glass wall. You know, it was not right, because it was actually for a citation. I heard it for a citation. You know, they can take my stuff and they can tell me to take me down to the station, but you know, that's all they can do. They can't arrest me if I'm actually compliant, and I was compliant. I was packing up all my stuff, you know, making sure everything was cool, and yeah, he lost it. So I'm filing a complaint. I got injuries. My knee got bruised up, and I had what's it called, around your wrists from the handcuffs.
Oh yeah.
It was just all red for 2 weeks probably. So I'm gonna go to court next week.
When I play out on the streets of San Francisco, about 2 blocks over, I get threatened with arrest, confiscation of equipment. It's an ongoing struggle to do what I'm doing right here on the streets, as it were.
told the city of Boston they could not prevent street musicians from selling their CDs. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's true, according to this article. So the Arts Commission will not, adamantly will not accept those CDs. This is not an option. We are working. As
I know you are, and I hope you're successful.
I don't think you do, actually. I think it's a little disingenuous of the police department.
You don't think I personally?
I think you have a personal thing. You know,
I think you're full of bull.
Well, you're the only. You and from what I hear, I haven't actually.
I'm the only guy down here. I'm the only guy down here. And if I let you do it, then I have to let everybody do it. There's one police officer. There's 30, 40, 50,000 people. One policeman. That's it. There's no place on the whole West Coast that has more people attending a public thoroughfare than right here. No place in the whole West Coast. If you can think of one, let me know. Disneyland might be working on it. You have to pay $40 or something to get into the things. I let the street musicians do it, and I have to let the sunglass guys do it, and the phony art posters do it. I have to let everybody do it. Otherwise, I'm accused of discrimination. The three issues are closing the sidewalk, sales of CDs, and amplification.
I'm not doing anything.
I know you.
Yeah, so you're never have
Do the police have any justification for messing with you?
They feel they do, so it's kind of an endless struggle here to try to find a way out of this. We feel that they don't as musicians, so we're trying to show that essentially the street artist program has the ability to string notes, string beats together, create necklaces and offer them for sale. We feel we should be allowed to string notes together, create CDs, and offer them for sale. It's just that simple.
Well, thank you very much.
It's the people that stop and watch that makes this work. It amazes me that each and every night 300 people will stop and watch and laugh together, even though no one knew it was happening here, regardless of race, creed, or color. And don't lie to me, folks, y'all would never hang out with the rest of these people. And happy you just learned what Afro Sheen is. Seriously, folks, we made this happen, not NBC, not Coca-Cola. It won't make your teeth whiter or your clothes brighter, but it's real, and we made it happen. And that's very rare these days. I love seeing this happen each and every night, but I wouldn't have it without you guys. Like I said, I have a great life.
You know, he has Grateful Dead stickers on his baton. I'm saying, hey man, Grateful Dead used to play the streets, but he said I wasn't Jerry Garcia, so shit happened.